the sights and sounds, the line at Dover. Doug Gore was on pole for the second CMRC Group 4 race, which had Peter Ray missing from the front row, and with David Summerbell and Kevin Jeffrey also missing, the race was reduced to 7 competitors. Barbados' Doug Maloney had managed to move up into second, holding off Andre Anderson, who we see here is trying to hold on to the Audi. Mark Maloney was fourth, followed by Chris Campbell, George Bailey, and Andrew King. It's just him in the open track, and it would take a mechanical failure for the rest to catch Doug Gore now. Giving it his all was Doug Maloney, as he was out of reach of Chris Campbell, who had Mark Maloney in tow. At the rear were George Bailey and Andrew King. Mark Maloney stops on the track as the misfire seems to have taken its toll. And Jamaica's Doug Gore goes on to yet another easy victory. Second was Barbados' Doug Maloney, and third place went to Chris Campbell.
Race one, a coil came off and we lost some power there. Went back out this time, started good again, and then the misfiring came back again. We're not sure what it is, we're checking back the same coils, and hopefully we should have a good race 3.
The first CMRC race wasn't bad. I started in grid position 4 beside Kevin Jeffries, and my plan was to try and run, third place, Doug, David, myself, and worked out that others had issues, and I ended up second. I'll take the second place for sure. But the second CMRC race, I don't know, on the pace lap, the car just started to misfire real bad. Could hardly come up the hill, so I had to pull over, and we're pulling the. I'm hoping it's the ignition, and it's not the motor.
Yeah, I had a good race. Was hoping to bring it home in third, but the car just shut down. I thought it was electrical, but the fuel pump shaft broke. So unfortunate.
Had some issues in the first race, and well, it's kind of short of power, so we decided we'll take it easy and just try to finish the races. But unfortunately, in the second race, we got to a point where driving it any further would have caused some damage.
Anything me say, Afi fly out. Audi versus Audi. Doug Gore versus Doug Maloney. It's a drag race to the first corner. And it appears Barbados' Doug Maloney wins it, while Chris Campbell only makes it a few yards from the start line. And here we see why. Doug Gore snatches back the lead. Doug Maloney now has his rearview mirror full of Guyana's Kevin Jeffrey. In the first race, a misfire had caused Kevin Jeffrey to slow and to miss the second. But with that problem fixed, he was back in action for the third and final race. And the three-way battle for second also included Jamaica's Andre Anderson, who did not finish the second race. A touch to his right front wheel and Chris Campbell is out. All alone at the front, it's Doug Gore, while Doug Maloney is being hunted by Kevin Jeffrey, who is all over him looking for an opening. The battle was far from over, and the two drivers were giving the crowd a good show in the process. Kevin Jeffrey makes it past as the two accelerate down the back straight. There's a fine line with these highly tuned machines, which, when crossed, can see this happening. This time it's George Bailey, and the race is now reduced to just 4 cars. A clean sweep for Jamaica's Doug Gore, 3 wins from 3 races and a maximum of 75 points. Second in this race was Guyana's Kevin Jeffrey, who finished the day with 20 points in 6th. Barbados' Doug Maloney was 3rd in the race and he finished 2nd on the day with 48 points.
You know, 3 out of 3. It's been a lovely weekend. We have one more race to go, which is our local Thundersport Championship. I'm in the points championship for that. So, you know, I have one more 12 lap to go. But the car feels fine, it feels nice, and I tell you, it's a good day so far. You know, and by the way, I paid Mark Maloney to come here and put on a good show. And I must tell you, I'm so disappointed. I want back my check.
So that little move you gave me on the grid at the beginning, can you do that for me now?
Our race 3 started second to Doug, and I was able to get past him on the before the first corner. But I overdid it a bit in terms of the braking point. And by the time I was scrambled up some gears through the paddle shift, he was able to get through me, and he took it from there. And then Kevin, my tires seemed to be going off a bit, but Kevin was able to squeak by me too. So, but all in all, not bad for the day. A 3, a 2, and a 3.
Intermission was interesting. It saw the fans being graced by a performance from Bounty Killer. Boom Bang Connect. Next time on Race 1, more CMRC Group 2 races and the Thundersport Championship race.